G'day everyone, Master Rabbit here from CapsuleComputers.com.au. Today we'll be reviewing a game from the Apple iPhone from Undercoders called Quiz Nightmare in Gameland. Now, let me come out and say that this is probably the best trivia game ever made. Now, if you're a fan of, trivia games, fantastic. But if you are a fan of video games and you think you know a lot about them, this is the game for you. And I love this game. I've got to pretty much say straight off the bat, this is probably one of the, like I said, this is my favourite trivia game of all time. Now, let me go through it and I'll give you a rundown of how to play the game and what's in it. Now, an update has been released. It's version 1.4 now. It's got a lot new features in it, which I'll cover over in the written article to associate with this video review. There's also a light demo version available, so you can try it out before you buy the game. And so let me just go quickly through. You've got instructions on how to play. Pretty much questions come up on the screen. It's a bit like a millionaire type of game, where you got the 50-50, stop time, and skip the question. So basically, let me go through the rest of the stuff very quickly. You've also got a Hall of Fame, which also gives you, like, let's say for example, after you've gotten a high score, you can check it and put it up on the net, and that's local. You can check across, and you can see it online as well. And lo and behold, Master Rabbit is #1 in the world. But that's only for now, until you guys give it a go. But yeah, that's on easy. But there are other, the other levels as well. There's also the other levels, which is normal, and hard, and nightmare. Hard. They're very, very complicated. Some questions are very, very hard. Now, anyway, moving along, we've got the Beastery, which is really cool. When you destroy a boss that you fight within the game, you unlock them, and they just pretty much come up and show you who they are. For example, look at this one, Ryu Sakana. Now, pretty much they talk about what they like. Ryu Sakana travels the sea searching for a worthy opponent in order to test his strength. I wonder who that looks like. I wonder who they've tried to place this guy under. Ryu from Street Fighter. Anyway, his favourite friends, not many. Style, Shotofish. And family, Hake. And favourite game, Float. Pretty cool. Yeah, so there's a whole lot of the, different characters you can unlock. It's just for fun, just to see what they look like, but pretty much, and they give you a bit of a rundown who they all are. So there's about 11 pages worth. I've got nearly all of them myself. This guy's a classic. This guy's the Golden Devil. His favourite character is Ken. Favourite console is the Game Axe. Favourite maker is Capcom, and he loves ghouls and ghosts. Pretty funny. So anyway, yeah, pretty much the Beastery is a pretty cool area. You get to see all the bosses you fought. You got mini games as well. Now during the game, during the actual game, which I'll show you in a minute, you'll go through and play the mini games as well. I probably won't get to go and show you through the game. So pretty much I'll show you quickly here. You've got different type of games to play. You've got like a cup shuffle. Try and find the dice underneath the cup after it's been shuffled. The UFO machine, rock, paper, scissors duel. You also have a whack-a-mole type of game, and also a rhythm memory type game as well. So for example, we go into the UFO. You got UFO picking up machine. As you can see, like up the top, you got those little things dropping, walking across, and you got the little crane. Now whenever I want to pick one up, let's say for example, pick up the heart, drop it down, pick up, and bang, presto, I collect that. So that basically you get that done, and then you do that in the game as well, and that gives you an extra heart. All right, so moving back out, I'll jump out to the main menu. I think I've covered everything else. They've also got a millionaire mode, which is fantastic. You get given questions in a millionaire style mode, and you only get one chance. You fail it, bang, gone. So anyway, let's move across and go into the story mode. As you start off, you choose yourself a character, female or a male. I'll go for male. Put my name in, done, and click on next. Choose the level of difficulty. I'll go easy for now. And click on next once again. And moving right across, it gives you a little story. I'm going to skip the story so at least you guys can enjoy it when you play it. Gives you a bit of a rundown of what's going on, the reason why you're getting stuck in Quiz Gameland. And Alright, now when you do start up, you have the option of choosing 3 different ways to get to your endpoint. There's 3 worlds that you've got to traverse through. And for example, first one I'm going to go through, let's say I'll go through and do Hero Valley. Hero Valley looks very similar to a Mario type of land. And now, as you can see, this is basically like a virtual board. A game board. So pretty much you use the dice to roll down the bottom right there. As you can see, you've got 1 time, 1 half, 1 skip. So basically, and all these ones are here, which are your health, is your rest, pretty much your strength and your hit points, if you want to call them, and basically your chances on questions that you can answer. You've got your level, which you're on. I'm on level 1 at the moment, which we've just started, and the dice. So if I roll the dice will roll. Typical, I always roll a 1. And you start off. And now basically you get put against a monster that has 1 level of health, as you can see, because I landed on a 1. Now here are the questions. You basically get questions in this one here. Which game series can you perform the Kamehameha? Now, I'll take a bit of a guess on this one. I think it's the Dragon Ball series. Click on that. Yes, got it right. Cool. So that's pretty much it. So as soon as you hit a monster and you get the score and you get the answer right, you take a hit point off him. Or if you get it wrong, he gets a hit point off you. And that's it. So that's pretty much how the game works. As I said, you go through and do mini quests as well. Oh, sorry, mini games as well. And you keep on traversing across the game board until you get to, the end of the level, which you fight against a game devil. And then when you get to the next level, you do the same thing. This is one of the new functions in the game. As you can see, this is a visual question. What kind of game is this, or what kind of system is this? As you can see, the answers are down at bottom. You're also timed, and I've got to do an answer very quickly. This is a master system, so I click on that one, got it right, monster gets destroyed. Pretty simple. And we keep on going. So basically, you go through the entire game board. You go past the first one. When you land on the green one, you're pretty much safe. You don't have to answer any questions. When you keep on going, you keep on going. Now I stepped on a 2, so that means any monster, I've got to fight a monster now. And this guy's a slime Cots, and he's got 2 hit points, as you can see up the top. Now he's going to give me 2 questions, and this one, first one is, which of the following answers is correct one? This one, not this one, not this one, this one. Ooh, this is a funny question. This one. Fantastic. Pretty silly, that one. Okay, in which game you have to build and manage cities? I think that one's a Sim City, to tell you the truth. Click on that one. Done. Easy. So we got rid of both of that guy's hit points and we move along. So now once we get to a little point like this, we roll the dice again and we roll a 5. Now we can go down or up. Now in the end, it doesn't matter where you go because you're going to end up going in the same location. And then when you get to the top, like for example where I am right there, there's a mini game. So once again, you get into a mini game, and this one here is you've got to hit 3 of the same moles. So I've got to keep on hitting them. And when I hit them, I got a heart just then, got nothing on that one, got a timer on that one, half on that one. There's also a little timer that runs out, so I've got to do them very quickly. There's a timer, there's a skip, there's another one, timer runs out. So now it calculates how many you got. I ended up getting 3 of the time, so that means I got time addition down the bottom, as you can see right there. So I got 2 of them, which is fantastic. And that's pretty much it. So I'm not going to take you any further into the game. I'm going to jump out of it. So I'm going to go into the menu up there and go into quick game. Now one good extra thing that the Undercoders have added into this one is a checkpoint. So halfway through the game, if you go halfway through halfway through the map, it will save and do a quick auto save until your checkpoint reached. So if anything happens, you can come back and play at any time, just in case you might have to leave straight away. So because this game does take a bit of time to play, and I would recommend it. It's a fantastic trivia game if you love your video games, and if it does get harder, as you said, some of the questions are pretty easy. But the further in levels you go, the harder it's going to get. So Capsule Computer gives this one a 9.5 capsules out of 10. Get it from the Apple iTunes store. It's available right now, and it's also got a light version if you want to try and check out the demo as well. So give it a go. Master Rabbit signing out. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.